Have you ever wondered why even the strongest heroes struggle with happiness? Why Thor, despite wielding Mjolnir, feels lost? Why Tony Stark, with all his genius and wealth, can't escape self-doubt? And why Captain America, a symbol of hope itself, questions if he's doing enough? Today, we're diving into the brutal truth about happiness, a lesson so raw that not even the mighty Stoics could ignore it. Our story begins in Asgard, a realm of golden spires and endless skies. But beneath its shimmering surface lies a shadow cast by none other than Thor Odinson. Once the god of thunder, now just Thor. After losing his hammer, his kingdom, and nearly his life, he sits alone on the Bifrost Bridge, staring at the stars. Thor had everything: power, purpose, family. But when it was stripped away, he realized something painful. Happiness isn't found in what you have. It's tied to how you see yourself. Without Mjolnir, Thor doubted his worth. He thought, if I'm no longer worthy of this hammer, am I still worthy of being called a hero? Meanwhile, back on Earth, another hero grapples with a similar truth. In Stark Tower, Tony Stark stares out of his floor-to-ceiling windows, watching New York City buzz below. Despite saving the world countless times, building suits beyond imagination, and creating an empire, there's an emptiness gnawing at him. Tony built his entire identity around achievements. But here's the catch. He never stopped to ask himself, what happens when I run out of things to achieve? Even after defeating Thanos, he couldn't shake the feeling that maybe, just maybe, he wasn't enough. And then there's Steve Rogers, Captain America, the man who stands for truth, justice, and unwavering courage. Yet, even he struggles. On a quiet evening, he sits by the lake where Peggy Carter once promised to dance with him. The sun sets behind him, painting the water in hues of orange and pink. Steve gave up everything for others. His youth, his chance at love, his own dreams. But deep down, he wonders if anyone truly understands the sacrifices he made. Is happiness possible when your whole life revolves around duty? So, what do these three heroes teach us about happiness? It's simple but profound. Happiness doesn't come from external success or possessions, not from hammers, suits, or shields. True happiness comes from within, from accepting yourself, flaws and all. Thor learns to embrace his worth without Mjolnir. Tony finds solace in moments of connection rather than conquest. And Steve discovers joy in simply existing, free from the weight of perfection. Their journeys remind us that happiness isn't a destination, it's a mindset. One that requires courage, vulnerability, and acceptance. So next time you find yourself chasing something you think will make you happy, whether it's money, fame, or validation, remember the lesson our heroes learned. True happiness starts with you. Be kind to yourself. Embrace who you are, not what the world expects you to be. Because in the end, the only approval you truly need is your own.